You are now in the deep end of horror.
And I will see the life run out of you.
Hello, my children of the popcorn. Well, a couple weeks back, Amazon was matching Target's buy two, get one free. And so I picked up 3 things that were of similar value so that I could max out the discount. I picked up Scream Factory's Murders in the Rue Morgue, just because I had to have it. I really don't understand why Scream Factory released this when they were releasing 4 films in each of their Universal series, so I understand it's in the odd man out, because in the DVD set there were 5, so it would be Volume 1 plus Murders in the Rue Morgue. But to give this one a standalone, without giving... You give an audio commentary, 2 audio commentaries, and that's pretty much the extra features on here. And the film itself is just a little over an hour, so it seems a stretch. They at least offered it at a slightly reduced price. But this is kind of a fun movie, but it's a lesser effort by Bela Lugosi, and it's a lesser effort by Scream Factory, so it's a little disappointing there. I picked up Trilogy of Terror 2. Not as good as Trilogy of Terror, but this one has, like with the other one, it has 3 stories featuring one particular female actor. In this case, it's Lisette Anthony. And the third one, as the third one and the first one did, features the Zuni fetish doll. And that, of course, is the best segment. It's a lot of fun. It's not great, but it's fun. And then the third one, which is really great, and I'd never seen it before, was Cannibal Apocalypse, starring John Saxon. And it's cannibalism, but more as a form of zombification, namely that it's a virus. When you bite people, if you're a cannibal and you bite someone, they become a cannibal, and you can't resist your craving for human flesh. So it's a very fun feature. I really got a kick out of it. It's by Antonio Margheriti. It's an Italian feature, even though I think it was filmed. I think it may have been filmed in the U.S., but I'd have to look that up. And there are a few special features on it. But I highly recommend this if you get a chance to. It's from Kino Lorber, and they run sales regularly. They're running a not good sale right now for July 4th, but their next sale might have this on it. So I picked up those 3, and then finally my copy of my 4K Ultra HD copy of Zombie came in from deep discount. I had pre-ordered it and they didn't ship it, so after I contacted them, they said they were out, and then 3 hours later I got a notice saying my item had shipped. So that was kind of funny, but I did get it. That's the chance you take with deep discount. Their service is uneven, but they're usually the cheapest. And the 4K edition of Zombie, I loved the restoration. I loved the restoration of Zombie in 4K. Sorry, the 4K restoration that's on Blu-ray. But the 4K itself, even better. I would say if you have the 4K restoration, the new one they did that was the 3-disc, you probably don't need to upgrade to 4K. But if you just love this film and watch it over and over again, then yeah, upgrade to 4K, because the 4K is better than the Blu-ray. Just there's nothing wrong with the Blu-ray. And it's hard to justify a $30 upgrade when you probably just bought the limited edition recently. Well, like all of you, I am so sick of being quarantined. And the states are opening, but opening with disastrous results. I have stayed at home, but I've done entirely too much quarantine shopping, COVID shopping. I picked up quite a number of titles at the last Arrow sale, and they finally arrived from overseas. I picked up Colobos, Trapped Alive, both of which I've already watched and enjoyed. Dario Argento's Phenomena, so I can finally get rid of my my Creepers DVD, the cut down version. And I picked up Doom Asylum, which I've already watched. I've done a lot of watching lately. And Scared Stiff, which I'm looking forward to. It's by the same person who did Doom Asylum. Doom Asylum was just okay, but maybe Scared Stiff will be better. And Brian De Palma's Phantom of the Paradise. Nice stylish one. Speaking of style, Ken Russell's Crimes of Passion, starring Anthony Perkins and Kathleen Turner, which I'm looking forward to watching. Evil Ed. Just the title should get you to buy it. Another Brian De Palma classic, Obsession. The Visitor, a crazy Italian film with a fantastic cast. Gosh, where is it? Lance Henriksen's in it. John Huston, Mel Ferrer, Franco Nero, Shelley Winters. Basically all the people who are busy sunning in sunny Italy. Rawhead Rex, an early kind of misfire from Clive Barker, but it's still Clive Barker. And Satan's Blade, which is a 1980 slasher that got released in 1984. I just finished watching, and it's pretty decent. It's very strange. The back covers don't have much to recommend them. But anyway, I picked up all those titles nice and cheap from Arrow. Box from Indicator. Nicely bubble wrapped. That's from their sale for Ray Harryhausen's birthday, also my birthday, where they had 3 for £30 on many of Harryhausen's movies. And I already have a lot of his on Blu-ray, but I did not have Mysterious Island on Blu-ray. I had it on DVD. Nor did I have First Men in the Moon on Blu-ray. So I picked up those feature-packed ones. And then one of the more popular choices, Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, which I have an Australian Blu-ray of, but now I have the Indicator version, and Indicator does a lot of good work. And on top of all that, for Harryhausen's birthday, if you placed an order, they sent you Harryhausen postcards. Three Worlds of Gulliver, Mysterious Island, Jason and the Argonauts, which is my personal favorite, 20 Million Miles to Earth, and It Came from Beneath the Sea. And an Indicator catalog. And for some reason, they sent me a second set and a second catalog. Those are all marvelous. I look forward to watching those, at least one of them tomorrow. And then on Amazon, I picked up Lizard's Leg and Owlet's Wing. And it requires a bit of explanation, but it was a surprise release by Scream Factory, or rather by special arrangement with Shout Factory. Okay? But it's not directly from them, for some reason. And let me read what it is. Horror fans could hardly believe their eyes when Halloween 62 rolled around and CBS trotted out one of the greatest coups in cinematic history for their winsome TV series, Route 66, starring Martin Milner and George Maharis. Imagine aging horror royalty Boris Karloff, who for years had vehemently refused any suggestion he would ever don the intensive makeup of the Frankenstein monster again. Impossible, you say? Imagine Lon Chaney not only recreating his most famous role of the Wolfman, but also the Mummy and even his famous father's Hunchback of Notre Dame. What could make things even grander? How about Peter Lorre sparring with Martita Hunt, Baroness Meinster from Brides of Dracula, and a gang of lovesick secretaries led by Betsy Jones Moreland, creature from the Haunted Sea. It was certainly a Halloween worth waiting for. Original air date, October 26, 1962. Presented for the first time in HD by special arrangement with Shout Factory. Graciously acknowledged. And this is from Retro Media, and I didn't hear anything about this until I saw a notice, and then I went straight to Amazon and ordered it, and it came right away. It has a new HD transfer of the Halloween special, which is only 50 minutes, 2 HD episodes of Boris Karloff's The Veil, and Monsters for Sale, a collection of classic TV commercials starring your favorite horror stars, which I think probably the commercials are going to be my favorite part. But I look forward to the episode of Route 66. Anyway, that's what I picked up today. Thank you for watching. Click like, subscribe, or even comment below, because I want to hear what you think.
No fair.